Guess what we're doing today?
What?
Crawlspace!
Oh. Wow, let me guess. My job, huh?
Yes, it is.
I hate that.
Let's be honest, nobody really likes going into a crawl space. But when you do spray foam installation, and for the 3 years before you start your own company, 40% of what you spray is crawl spaces, you have a really unique niche that brings you into more crawl spaces than you ever wanted to go in your life. Probably in the last 8 years, I've either managed or sprayed personally around 2,000 crawl spaces. And today we're gonna take you with us while we go encapsulate a crawl space. We're gonna show you the process that we use, and we're gonna lend some perspective to you as a client or as a consumer as to how hard this actually is. And that's what we're gonna be focusing on today inside Lighthouse. David.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Pat? Oh, what's up?
How happy are you that we did not have to do the crawl space today?
I was actually very happy, man. I was not in the mood to do no cross spaces today. Yeah, just not a good day.
All right. Unfortunately, we had to leave the project today early, and I'm going to go over why we had to leave. But part of the thing that came up while we were in the crawl space was the importance of the company that's taking care of a crawl space encapsulation truly understanding the things that they're looking for from a problem potential, and then also being able to execute on properly encapsulating a crawl space. So what we found today was a plumbing leak from a pipe that was in the center of the home. It was underneath the AC unit, and either the pipe had gotten backed up because it wasn't really meant to have any flowing water, or there's a leak around the seal. And it actually has done damage to the subfloor of the property to the point of it looking like it probably needs to be replaced. So instead of going through the process of putting down new plastic, spray foaming, making sure everything was perfect, we actually decided to come back, and I really wanted to bring you a final product, and we will in the future. We'll make sure to follow up on this and show you some of the process, actually laying the plastic down. So maybe this will be a part 1 of 2. But we had to tell the client that we had to come back. It's really important for us as a company that the client knows that if we catch anything that's gonna make it less than perfect, that we're gonna let them know. And he was obviously really grateful for us to be transparent and let him know that there was a problem that needed to be fixed. And we're happy to serve people well and treat them with respect, because we know that we would want to be treated that way also. The other problem that we found, which was a pretty easy solution, is there's actually blown-in insulation, almost like in the 60s they would spray on this glue combination with fiberglass and a blown fiberglass, and it was stuck to the foundation, and unfortunately we didn't catch it during the estimate. We were able to remove that really easy, and we got some footage of it that we can show you. If both those things were not issues, we would have gone through our normal process. Our normal process is laying down the plastic, a 16 mil diamond thread plastic. I'm actually going to show you the plastic. You can kind of see the texture of it. All those squares are diamond thread. It offers a lot of tensile strength, and I've seen companies that use regular poly or regular plastic that they get from Home Depot, 6 mil, that's 16 mil. It's really thick, and it does a great job. We lay that down as flat as possible, and we make sure we make as few cuts as possible. And any transition point between pieces of plastic we tape with a special tape that we get from our supplier. We get that material from a supplier also. Once everything is taped and all the vertical penetrations have been cut to make way so that we have a nice fit up, we make sure that we ram set the exterior wall where the plastic meets the foundation. And a ram set gun is just a gunpowder actuated nail gun pretty much, and we use that to attach the plastic to the wall. After that process has been done, we get in there with our equipment and we spray foam the exterior walls, typically between 2 and 3 inches, which is a nominal 18, R18 of closed cell foam. And we make sure that the transition point between the plastic and the foundation, no matter where it is, even an interior common wall, is sprayed closed. We usually don't have adhesion problems between the plastic and the foam, but it does happen. So we go back and we make sure that if we had tugged on the plastic and it popped up, we spray it and make sure it's sealed. And that's pretty much the process. It's thorough, it's properly sealing the space, and it's done with spray foam insulation, which ultimately I think that our clients appreciate most, because it does a great job keeping them warm in the winter, and all that musty smell, everything that's rising from the dirt, it keeps it away during the summertime. So we'll look forward to bringing you back some of that footage from the project we'll end up completing later on this week, but we hope that this offers you some insight into our process, what we believe a proper crawl space encapsulation looks like. And if you have any questions about any of the nuances of the process, just put them in the comment below. This was a really fun concept and typical part of our company to bring you. It's something that a lot of people don't get insight in. A lot of people don't get to see the process. A lot of people don't understand how difficult it is. And this is the stuff that we want to bring you on a regular basis. So make sure to click subscribe so that you can stay up to date. And we look forward to seeing you next time inside Lighthouse.